Definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Phoenix, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Smith is out there with Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton, the pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Paul finds Smith. Now Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Murray left side. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And there's the pass to Smith. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Fires for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And Jokic throws it down.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Now here's Murray. Following the shot by Chris Paul. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 5 points so far. Suns trail by 6. Paul looking around. And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. To end the drought. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
The pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Barton, no luck. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
And stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Murray. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Porter. Driving in, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And it's Jokic missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with Smith. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Bridges finds Booker. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barton passes to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Right side, Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. 5 to shoot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jokic has got 7 points.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. The shot's good. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Gordon against Bridges. The kick out to Porter. Barton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Gordon finds Barton.
2 minutes.
Releases from 15. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 11. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Smith. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Pass to Kaminsky. Out to Payne. Johnson, the pass to Payne, unloads from 13. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
The pass to Jokic. Now the dish to Gordon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Now here's Payne. Dishes to McGee. Payne with it. Kaminsky up top. Guarded by Green. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Back to Kaminsky. And it's sent back by Morris. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Payne. Shamet finds Payne. Back to Shamet. Over Rivers. And that one's good. Shamet's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Green. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Denver came ready to play. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Green. Austin Rivers is out there with Morris, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Payne with it. Morris is there. Kaminsky kicks to McGee. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson dishes to Payne. Over Morris. Payne can't hit. Denver leading by 13. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. There's the feed to Green. Stolen by McGee. So the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson outside. Back to McGee. It's stolen by Morris. Fast break. Here we go. Kaminsky against Green. Now here is Morris. Defense right on him. And the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, DA. Rivers surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to Morris.
2 minutes.
Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Morris. Over Kaminsky. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Passes it to Payne. Back to Kaminsky. McGee trying to break free. The offensive rebound. And it's in there.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Here's Dozier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Rivers. And here is Shamet. Payne gets a wide open look. Here's Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Here's McGee. That's tipped. Now Morris. Pass to Najee. From deep. Morris, no good. Suns trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Morris passes to Green. Here's Najee. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Smith is out there with Bridges, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
From deep three-point range. A shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And there's the pass to Porter. Inside. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic against Paul. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bridges outside. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Aaron Gordon.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul finds Bridges. Lets it fly.
Fantastic defensive instincts. Encouraging signs of progress from Jokic. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Pass to Jokic. Bridges against Porter. Barton in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Barton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead has got back down to 12 with the bucket from Devin Booker. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Barton. Porter with it. Bridges covering. Barton inside the line. Rebound by the Suns.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes to Smith and stolen by Gordon.
2 minutes.
And now the Nuggets fast break.
2 minutes.
Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
At the line for the
Now let's
Nuggets.
take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Suns trail by 14. And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. 1:09 left in the game. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Paul outside, shoots it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
From deep, and it's Jamal Murray with the 3.
3-point field goal.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. Good.
Pull up.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic against Booker. Out to Powell. Back to Doncic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Here's Paul. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Outside for Booker. Clock is at 3. No good from outside. Here's Hardaway. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Up and over Hardaway. For 3. Booker.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They get the rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side, Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ball against Doncic. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Takes the three. And Ayton pulls it down. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he plays professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 14 feet away, and good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Outside Hardaway. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Doncic with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first.
That's on
foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Second team foul.
A player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Driving to the basket. It's blocked. In transition, here they come. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Booker for 3. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:44 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Here's Booker. And here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Doncic outside. And Porzingis launches it from deep. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hardaway, no good. The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Booker, the pass to Paul. Now Crowder. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill, as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Booker.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Finney-Smith with it. He's against Bridges. Pass to Porzingis. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper.
I just love the ball.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ayton passes to Bridges. Ayton's got space. Cans it with nobody near him.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Booker against Doncic. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Fires for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court right now for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. And Phoenix has possession. A 12-point game.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Hardaway on the wing. Powell, left side. Pass to Porzingis. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Porzingis.
They really have a commanding lead, not just...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
14 feet away. Another shot. Here's Crowder. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Brunson. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brown can't hit. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Shamet. McGee's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Now here's Brunson, defended by Payne. Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. On target from range. Bullock's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brown. Kaminsky against Kleba. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. Hauled in by McGee.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shamet. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Well, the Mavericks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
From about 16, Brunson misses.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, Always surprising to see him miss from there. He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Brown. Left side, Brown. Here's Bullock. The 3-ball. Hauled in by McGee. Here's Shaman. Going inside.
Dallas foul. Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brunson from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And so a close game. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. Tenacious on both ends of the floor.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. The shot's good. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Paul against Brunson. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. But weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now here's Powell. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Shakes him. Here's Ayton. Crowder with it. Back to Ayton. Tries again. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Booker. Lets the three fly. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
The Mavericks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker attacking. Crowder finds Bridges. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Pass to Porzingis. Powell outside. Here's Porzingis. Back to Powell. Now here's Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Baseline jumper. That's good from Aiden on the assist from Booker. Booker's got his third assist of the night.
Have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Payne against Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for three. Hits a three-pointer.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Bullock. And here's Brown. Back to Bullock. Kick out to Brown. Outside Brunson. Now Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Brunson against Payne. Brown with the block. Pass to Bullock. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Shamet on the wing. Shoots. Here's Johnson. From the line. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Moses Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Brown in at the 3. Small forward. Kaminsky can't hit. The Mavericks leading. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against Payne. Outside, Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Kleber. Doesn't go for him. And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 8. Johnson passes to McGee. That one goes in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. Porzingis comes in for Kleba. Doncic is checked in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Takes it inside. Inside. Oh, McGee with the block. To the inside. Paul. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in. Paul's got his first points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Suns on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Powell with it. So it'll be 2 for... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
Outside Paul. And he drives in. Ayton passes to Booker. And it's all tied up.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Booker against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic finds Hardaway. And yep, it's good. Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tim Hardaway Jr. delivers.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's McGee. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting for them.
Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Bridges. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Doncic with the jam.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Outside Paul. For 3. Booker. Mavericks with a rebound. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. To the middle. Here's Powell. Oh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Kicks it to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Pass to Hardaway. Second chance effort. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges, here we go. Yeah!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 is up. They grab it, don't miss. Porzingis passes to Powell. Yes!
Getting involved as a playmaker that time. Porzingis trying to do a little bit more of that.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges. McGee passes to Bridges. Off target from downtown.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Paul for three. No good that time. And so it's the Maverick. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, that was something else.
Donovan Mitchell.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Paul kicks to Booker. And that one, good. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul surveying the floor. Gobert with the block. Paul kicks to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley against Paul. Outside, Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. One-on-one fast break. Booker with no one around, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Mitchell. No good with the triple. Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Paul kicks to Bridges. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Conley to the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Gobert's got 6. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. Booker finds Paul. Here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Three-pointer. And Chris Paul hits the three.
He has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball against Conley. Down low. Bridges with the steal. Launches the three. Another three for Phoenix. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Suns?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
O'Neal misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Paul. The pass to Crowder. Shoots. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
CP3 is a smaller player, but he likes taking contact. Beautiful. And one.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker looking around. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Suns hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And the basket by Kaminsky.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Suns leading by 8. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Clarkson after the Suns pick up 2. Drives to the hoop, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Shamet finds McGee. A new 14 for the Suns. Johnson surveying the floor. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 8. And here's Ingles outside. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Shoots from 12. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson right side. Whiteside kicks to Gay. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
This is what Ingles gives you. Good size in the backcourt, high energy, and unbelievable touch from range.
Now here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Utah another 3.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now here's Kaminsky. McGee finds Kaminsky.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Latre hits it from three-point range. Oni's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gay kicks to Clarkson. Ingles, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Jazz.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Dane looking around. And the Suns miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break. for the D.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Paul with the 3 and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gay finds Clarkson. Now here's Ingles. Defended by Bridges. From deep 3-point range, Ingles can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Oni. And that would have counted, but is shot. And so it's Joe Ingles making things happen for Utah.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter didn't play out the way Utah had hoped. And as they staggered through the period,
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Joe Ingles getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back. Ayton. Paul finds Bridges. There's the triple. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Paul dishes to Booker. Conley against Paul. Over Conley. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell against Booker. Conley goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Assisted by
Conley's got 5 points so far.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Bridges finds Booker. Count the basket.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Jazz leading by 6. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Conley against Paul. Over in the corner, Conley. Paul with the steal. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Out to Conley, inside, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Paul's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Now here's Ayton. And good that time.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now Conley. He's got 5. Driving the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball against Conley. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. No stopping him there. Jam. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's the Jazz up 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Rudy Gay. Also Joe Ingles out there. Whiteside is out there with Clarkson. And it's Oni in a point guard.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on defense.
Substitution.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's Shamet. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist.
6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Payne gets to Ayton. For Gobert. Now, here's Shamet. Covered by Mitchell. Johnson for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Here's Shamet, covered by Mitchell, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Shamet. Passes it to Payne. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Yep, that one goes in there.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The dish now to Gobert. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Here's Payne. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Conley against Ayton. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires from deep. Keeps it alive. And right side stays right with it. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shamet with the steal. Johnson down low. Ingles covering. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Suns here with a different look. Crowder, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Misses in close. Suns trail by 8. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Ingles. From the wing. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Bridges misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Gobert. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Mike Conley. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
From outside the arc, Paul can't get it to go. So we see the Jazz get... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Nuggets, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Crowder, Paul with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Now here's Gordon. Barton, the pass to Porter. Bridges on the double. Back to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Paul. Booker with it. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Murray. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Murray. From outside the arc. Drains the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booker, pass to Bridges. Booker against Gordon. And the layup is good. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Back to Paul. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Barton, the pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Shoots from the line. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Jokic. Goes back up. Barton's shot off the mark. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Crowder. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Jokic up top. Back to Murray. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Paul passes to Crowder. And stolen by Jokic. Here we go. Murray from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Booker finds Bridges. Jokic grabs the board. Denver has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Now Jokic up and over Crowder. And the baseline jumper, no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Here's Murray, coming off a Suns make. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Back to Booker. Pass to Aiden. Down low. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
3 points.
Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. Jokic in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Jokic, good.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Porter with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Booker against Barton. Aiden passes to Bridges. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Paul against Murray. Barton attacking. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Paul for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the basket by Bridges. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Murray. He has 7.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
The Suns trailing. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Clock at 4. And here's Jokic. Barton outside. Puts up a 3. And Aiden pulls it down. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns.
1:09 left in the second. Here's Shamet. Sends it home from three-point land.
3.
And the Suns lead by 1.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Murray. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Johnson passes to Kaminsky. To the middle. McGee with it. Outside Johnson. Back to McGee. Pass to Shaman. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now Morris. Here's Bull. Stolen by Payne. Johnson finds Payne. Back to Kaminsky. From deep, Johnson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Mikal Bridges playing terrific basketball in this one. He ended up with 15.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Kaminsky, and he banks in the layup. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA, one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Back to Shamet. Pulls it from the corner. And a foul called on the way up. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Shooting for Phoenix, Landry Shamet, taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Payne outside. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Now here's Payne. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Najee. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Outside Payne. And here is Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Now Johnson. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Oh, sweet move. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Nuggets ball. Substitution for your Nuggets.
The Nuggets trail. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's rejected. Outside Payne. Kaminsky with it. Checked by Gordon. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Now McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. Lets it go from deep. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kick out to Barton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Booker can't get it to go. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Crowder finds Bridges. Here's Crowder, defended by Gordon. Phoenix no good that time either. So it's Denver now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Looking ahead to the next game. Playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Outside Paul. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up top, Paul. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Shot from 12. And he connects with a jumper. And the Suns lead by 10.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic just got 9.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Crowder. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton attacking. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Ayton against Porter. Booker with it. Back to Ayton. Porter with the steal. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Booker against Barton. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Crowder left side. The 11-footer. He gets it in there.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
Murray passes to Jokic. All alone. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. From the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the three. And the Suns lead by 9.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Barton against Ayton. Here's Jokic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Here's Booker. Bridges finds Ayton. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Barton. 5 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Barton. To the inside. Jokic. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And Barton gets it to go.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Here's Booker. All sorts of time. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Barton against Booker. Ayton with it. Over Jokic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Here's Crowder. Defended by Gordon. Ayton against Jokic. Back to Crowder. Up and over Gordon. Porter pulls it in. Murray from outside. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Barton against Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Down low. Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. It falls!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Murray from outside. No good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the...
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now here's Crowder, and that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason. And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Hardaway against Booker. Here's Doncic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The pass to Bridges. They get it again.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. No one near him. That one doesn't drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now Hardaway, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Paul left side. Ayton dishes the ball. Back to Ayton. Right side Crowder. Sinks that one from the post. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling. But He's surpassing all those expectations.
Now here's Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Booker. Sweet move. Here's Ayton. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land. Porzingis has got 5 now.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Now here's Paul. Can't cash in from close range.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Finney Smith. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free.
And there he goes. Booker showing off the vert.
A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Powell. Doncic way outside. Rebound by the Suns. Outside Crowder. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Bridges. Booker, right side. Tries again. Fires from 14. Here's Ayton. Left side, Crowder. Bridges up top. Here's Paul. Goes up with it again. And another shot. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The 15-footer. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And here's Booker looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sun. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Paul. Outside Crowder. Kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Payne kicks to Johnson. To the inside. Shamet on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Kaminsky. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points of the night.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Here's the pass to Bullock. Dallas moving it around. The shot's good from Brunson.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Kaminsky. Buries it down low. Kaminsky's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
The kick out to Brown. Another three for Dallas. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Kleba finds Brown. Pass to Brunson. It's over Payne and stolen by Payne. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. The shot by Kleba. Wide open. Another three for Dallas.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now here's Shamet. D right on him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brown the pass to Brunson. Brown kicks to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Brown. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Payne finds McGee. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic, no good. Shamet the pass to McGee. Shamet with it. Lays it up and off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Dallas lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Some good action during the period as
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Yes, that goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Shamet missing. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And there's the feed to Powell. That one, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Shamet the pass to McGee. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
He doesn't hit that one. From deep three-point range, and the dunk by Powell.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Tries yet again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul.
Suns trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payne kicks to Johnson to stop the run. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses his anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Out to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Hardaway goes in. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Takes it inside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Booker dishes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. It's deflected. Crowder with the steal. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Bullock passes to Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play. Ball
looking over the floor. And And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got his first basket.
And his handle's simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level, cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
Cleveland, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ayton, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ayton's got 6.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Brown outside. Kleba kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. Inside. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Brown.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
That's a 2 from Paul. That one misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Doncic against Paul. Passes it to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Goes back up. Another shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Paul with the bucket.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Doncic passes to Powell. Top of the key, Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. And there's the drive. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's put back in by Powell. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ayton trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mavericks leading by 4. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid in getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
And stolen by Eaton. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Brown in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Ball passes to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
Dallas calls timeout. They're up by 8. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Paul from deep three-point land. Phoenix no good that time either. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Brown wide open. He fires. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Brown kicks to Porzingis. They grab their own miss.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Bridges for 3. Ayton finds Bridges. Paul can't get it to go. Got a piece of it and taken away by Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. It drops.
And in that situation, everybody...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Aiden. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. And the Suns with possession. Back to Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. Now Aiden. Bridges outside. Back to Aiden. The rebound by the Jazz.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The kick out to Gay. Shot clock at 6. Back to Conley. No one near him. Drained it for 2 points.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside Paul. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Booker. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell with the slam.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Paul finds Aiden. Back to Paul. Crowder against Gay. Aiden passes to Crowder. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Just 2 to shoot.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. Conley's got 5 now.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Booker goes in. Here's Aiden. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Aiden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley passes to Gay. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gay. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. He has 7.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Now Booker. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Conley. And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 14-4 run.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Yep, that one goes.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert against Aiden. Right side Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Mitchell. Up again.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call. Can you say showing off a little? I mean, the crossover leads to the wasted possession.
Here's Ayton. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, throwing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Ayton passes to Crowder. And here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. To the paint. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Conley. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder, defended by Gobert. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
And here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Ayton. Now Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks down the long J. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Mitchell. Booker defending. Gay. It's good on the putback.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Ball against Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Back to Clarkson. Shot is up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Clarkson against McGee. Pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Payne. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson. 27 seconds left in the half. Ingles, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Payne, pass to McGee. And Whiteside with a block.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
They grab their own miss. Stolen by Whiteside. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Some excellent work early from Rudy Gay. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Eric Paschal. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Clarkson for 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 5 now. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Shamet, no good. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Clarkson. Right wing. Back to Whiteside. Oh, good chance here for Paschal. And it's Utah scoring again.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Payne finds McGee. Now here's Kaminsky. Paschal defends. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Clarkson with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Right side Paschal. Kaminsky pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Knocked loose. Paschal inside. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Oni. Into the lane. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Now here's Ayton. To the middle. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They recover it. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Pass to Oni. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Clarkson. Here's Pascal. Down low. Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution for Utah.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Back to Crowder. Got a piece of it. Paul finds Crowder. To the wing on the left. Over Gay. And it's Crowder missing. Utah is going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. That one's wide left.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz. They're up 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Nice move. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Sure, from 3-point range.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Pass to Crowder. Ball against Conley. Outside Booker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Conley against Paul. Left side, Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Now guarded by Gay. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Crowder left side. Outside Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Conley passes to Gay. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Paul passes to Booker. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Pass to Mitchell. Nails the wide-open jumper.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul with it. Ayton with it. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Ayton passes to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Tries again. Here's Ayton. And there it is for him.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer. Always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Booker. Out to Bridges. Back to Booker. Ayton with it. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell from downtown. Crowder grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. From deep. Missed it.
Good job sticking with his man. Rudy Gay moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.